The Los Angeles Lakers, 50 wins, a season of triumph, of dreams reignited, only to collapse in the most brutal of fashions. A first-round playoff exit. A gentleman's sweep, 4-1, at the hands of the surging Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards soared, Karl Anthony Towns dominated, and the Lakers were exposed. Exposed for their lack of size, their fragile interior defense, their brittle supporting cast. All the promise disintegrated in 5 cold games. The curtain fell, not with a fight, but with a whimper. And then, silence. The press conference room, filled with flashing cameras, reporters hanging on to every syllable. LeBron James sits down, his eyes heavy, his voice measured. But it's what he didn't say that echoed the loudest. Cryptic words. No clear commitment. Just enough to feed the wildfire of rumors that had long been smoldering beneath the surface. Retirement? A move? Could the king finally be abdicating his throne in Los Angeles? That single moment, a pause, a faint smirk, was all it took to ignite the speculation machine. And somewhere, 370 miles north in San Francisco, the Golden State Warriors were listening. Because the Warriors, they've been here before. Just a year ago, they tried to pry LeBron from the Lakers' grasp. It failed then, dismissed as fantasy. But now, with the Lakers vulnerable, with their season shattered, with LeBron's future clouded in uncertainty, the Warriors are circling once again. Reports flood the internet. Golden State is exploring trade scenarios. They want to pair LeBron James, arguably the greatest of all time, with their own legend, Stephen Curry. Not just that, they want to add Jimmy Butler to this volatile mix. 3 titans of the game, converging in one final, desperate bid for glory. LeBron James, 27.4 points, 7.9 rebounds, 8.3 assists per game this season, at 40 years old. Defying age. Still a force. Stephen Curry, 25.7 points, 4.5 rebounds, 6.3 assists, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Jimmy Butler, 21.3 points, 5.9 rebounds, 5.4 assists, the relentless competitor. This would be a super team unlike anything the NBA has ever seen. A seismic shift in basketball's tectonic plates. And the spark for this potential revolution? Their chemistry at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Under the guidance of Warriors head coach Steve Kerr, LeBron and Steph rekindled their long-speculated synergy on basketball's biggest international stage. Fans watched in awe as the two legends played off one another effortlessly, alley-oops, no-look passes, synchronized defense. It was poetry in motion, and for many, it was proof these two could coexist, could thrive, could dominate together. It's easy to see why the Warriors would believe. Why they would dare to dream. But LeBron? He's never openly committed to leaving Los Angeles. Not once. Still, the trade packages are already being theorized, dissected, debated. The most popular scenario? The Lakers would receive Jonathan Kuminga, who just posted a breakout season, averaging 15.9 points and 4.8 rebounds, a young athletic forward who could anchor the Lakers' next era. Alongside him, Brandon Podziemski, the fearless rookie who surprised everyone with his sharpshooting and court vision. Plus, multiple future first-round draft picks, the keys to rebuilding. In return, the Warriors get LeBron James. And maybe, just maybe, they get Bronny James too. Yes, Bronny. Because that's the heart of this story, isn't it? Not just championships, not just legacy, but family. LeBron has made no secret of his desire to share the NBA floor with his son. To see the James name across 2 jerseys, side by side. But relocating to San Francisco, uprooting his family from their Los Angeles home, disrupting Bronny's trajectory, is that a sacrifice LeBron is willing to make? Sources close to the family say no. That Bronny's future, at least for now, is tethered to LA. That the James family has put down roots too deep to be easily pulled up. And yet, the allure of playing with Curry, of chasing one more ring, of rewriting the final chapter of his career in a Warriors jersey, it lingers. But there's a wall standing in the way, LeBron's no-trade clause. He holds the ultimate veto power. No trade happens unless he says so. Unless he gives his blessing. And so far, he hasn't. Moreover, the financial labyrinth is dizzying. LeBron is owed $52.6 million next season. The Warriors are already deep into the luxury tax. Making the salaries match would require gutting their depth, losing players like Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, perhaps even Draymond Green. Is that a price the Warriors are willing to pay? Or, is this all just a fantasy? A fever dream conjured up in the wake of the Lakers' collapse? Because from the Warriors' perspective, it's a colossal risk. Acquiring LeBron would mortgage their future. Jonathan Kuminga is just 22. Podziemski, even younger. The Warriors' core, Steph, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, they're all on the back nine of their careers. Adding LeBron could bring immediate reward, or accelerate their decline. Yet for fans, for the media, for everyone watching from the outside, the prospect is intoxicating. The NBA has seen blockbuster moves before. Kevin Durant leaving Oklahoma City for Golden State in 2016, sending shockwaves through the league. Shaquille O'Neal forcing his way from the Lakers to the Miami Heat in 2004, birthing another dynasty. A LeBron to Warriors trade? It would eclipse them all. The greatest player of his generation joining forces with the greatest shooter of all time, coached by one of the game's most brilliant minds, in one of the league's most storied franchises. It's the kind of move that transcends basketball. It becomes mythology. But the voices of caution grow louder. Steph Curry himself is said to be skeptical. He's reportedly expressed doubts about making such a monumental trade. Preferring, instead, to build organically, to develop the team's young core, to preserve the culture that has made the Warriors the model franchise of the last decade. Is he right? Maybe. Because while the Lakers plot their next move, they aren't sitting idle. In a blockbuster trade earlier this year, they acquired Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks, sending Anthony Davis in return. Luka. 30.1 points, 8.7 rebounds, 9.2 assists per game. A transcendent talent, a new face of the franchise. The Lakers' vision is clear: retool around LeBron and Luka. Fortify the center position, bolster the bench, correct the defensive lapses that doomed them against Minnesota. With Doncic in purple and gold, the Lakers believe they can contend immediately. They want LeBron to stay. To finish his career in Los Angeles. To cement his legacy not just as a champion, but as a Laker legend. And that's the most likely outcome. Despite all the rumors, all the whispered trade scenarios, all the late-night talk show debates, the truth is, LeBron is expected to opt into his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-26 season. He will stay. And the Warriors, they will pivot elsewhere. Perhaps, to an old friend. Yes, there are murmurs that Golden State may instead pursue a reunion with Kevin Durant, whose tenure with the Phoenix Suns has been mired in injuries and playoff disappointments. A second act with the Warriors, a chance to rewrite history. But even as these alternate narratives take shape, the shadow of the LeBron trade looms over the NBA. Because it's more than just a transaction. It's a question of identity. Of legacy. Of how we want our heroes to end their stories. LeBron James, the Warrior in purple and gold, or the Warrior in blue and yellow? The answer, for now, remains locked in silence. But the season may be over, the trade may be unlikely, yet the legend, the myth, the possibility, lives on. And for fans, for those who seek truth, who crave transformation, who hunger for the raw, unfiltered drama that only sports can provide, that is enough. Because in this game, even the rumors have power. The clock keeps ticking. The off-season looms. And somewhere, in the quiet moments before the next storm, LeBron is deciding. The king will choose. And the world will watch. And here's a tip from the Fan Golden State Warriors channel: study financial education and have opportunities in the financial market by studying REITs and investing in large brokerages around the world.